Am I the asshole for crying to my husband? My 18-year-old son Eric just graduated high school. I'm very proud of him because he has ADHD and school has always been a struggle for him, but he's going to college and his future is promising. I was out with my 2 girlfriends and both have children the same age as Eric. Well, I excused myself to the washroom, and right before I was about to go back into the room I overheard one of them say that I must be so disappointed in Eric. Disappointed because he's not studying law or medicine etc. like their kids. This got my attention and I kept listening. They continued to talk about how he barely graduated, and then they made a few odd jokes about how Eric's probably going to follow in my footsteps and marry a rich older lady. They talked about my son's reputation and laughed about how he clearly cares more about his face than his future. Just like his mother. This hurt me a lot. I was heartbroken. Not only were they insulting me, but my son as well. I walked into the room and they went silent but acted as if they weren't just shit talking. I didn't mention it and simply decided to never hang out with them ever again. But when I got home, my husband asked me if anything was wrong and I just began to cry and told him everything. I've been friends with them for a year and gosh, I don't even know. He was really angry. He had invited them and their families to go on a quick 2-day trip and he called their husbands and canceled. When they asked why, he told them that there was no way in hell he was paying to take 2 bitter mean girls that insult his wife and son on vacation. Well, I got a call from the 2 and they were really upset. They said that I need to tell him to rethink his decision and that they were just joking around because their kids were really looking forward to the trip. I told them that I didn't want to, but they said that I should have talked to them instead of crying to my husband like a weak ass bitch. I told them to fuck off and they replied with, "This is exactly why we hate you." Wait, sorry, are you gonna go cry to your husband again? That stung a little and now I'm wondering, am I the asshole for not being straight up and crying to my husband instead? The 2 think I am and my sister agrees that I should have dealt with it myself and I went too far telling my husband. Edit, I'm a bit overwhelmed by how many comments this post has gotten, but I want to thank you all. Also, a lot of people are saying that there is no way I seriously think I'm an asshole, but my sister telling me that I acted weakly made me doubtful. I mean, it's my sister, I tell her everything. A lot of my previous friends also used to say similar things about me regarding my husband, so after a while you start to wonder if you're the problem. Also, some people think this is fake because of the words I used or how it was written. My daughter actually helped me write this out. She's 20, so she's pretty young, and I was a bit out of it because this happened so recently, so there's that. Either way, I still want to thank you guys for being so kind. My heart is bursting with joy and I haven't felt relief like this in a while.
Instead of apologizing to you and reflecting on their behavior as your friends, they said this. Greater than they said that I need to tell him to rethink his decision and that they were just joking around because their kids were really looking forward to the trip. Greater than they said that I should have talked to them instead of crying to my husband like a weak ass bitch. Greater than they replied with, "This is exactly why we hate you, not the asshole, never talk to them again please." They did this to themselves by being a-holes.
Not the asshole. I'm just joking is the universal mantra of every asshole bully.
They literally said they hate you. Do not question yourself. If they were real friends, you would have been comfortable to say, "Hey, what the F?" But you weren't. They are only upset because they don't get to go on the trip. They obviously don't care about you, sorry. Find some new friends. I'll be your friend. You don't need friends like that. Not the asshole.
WTF. Just block them and never think about them again. Not the asshole.